Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, we're back on one of those videos again where the picture is the whole narrative of the video. They say a picture tells 1,000 words, but this picture in particular tells 1,000,000. What a picture. So here you have in this picture God's Will Akpabio, the minister for the Niger Delta, and the person that he's joshing with is Festus Keyamo, of course, the minister of state for the Niger Delta. But then of course there's a story behind this, as you well know. God's Will Akpabio was the former governor of Akwa-Ibom State, and before he became governor of Akwa-Ibom State, he was a functionary within the state for many years. So during those years, he enjoyed the largesse of the state and helped himself to the plentiful that that state has to offer. Let me just read you a little caption here from a story I came across. Amongst several allegations, the petitioner alleged that between January and December 2014, the trio of God's Will Akpabio, a former aide to the governor, and another associate, made illegal but substantial withdrawals of cash from a designated state government-owned account with Zenith Bank. With the account number, it goes on to give the account number, but the amount of money that these people, God's Will Akpabio being the lead name in this allegation, the amount of money that these people just withdrew from the accounts of the Akwa-Ibom state government was a whopping 22.1 million naira. So 22.1 million naira. And this is just one incident, by the way. I can read you several stories of where these guys' properties were seized, where the EFCC ordered his arrest and went on to arrest him. This all happened around about 2015, 2016, thereabout. And the lead prosecutor in the charge of EFCC against God's Will Akpabio was none other than Festus Keyamo. So again, the lead prosecutor in the numerous plethora of cases that EFCC had assembled against God's Will Akpabio was Festus Keyamo. So the person at the forefront on the determination to get this guy in jail and recover public funds from him was Festus Keyamo. Well, now look at this picture. So now we now have the guy that Festus Keyamo was determined to send to jail, now joshing with him, saying Ogasa, because he has to say Ogasa, of course, because God's Will Akpabio is the minister for the Niger Delta, and Festus Keyamo is the minister of state for the Niger Delta. So the minister of state for the Niger Delta, or the minister of state for any department of any ministry, is there to deputize for the minister. So effectively now, this God's Will Akpabio that Festus Keyamo was so determined to see in jail in 2015 and 2016, and for rightful and noble reasons, because this guy, from the example that I've already cited you and plenty more examples that I'm sure you're aware of, so he was determined for legitimate and wholesome altruistic reasons to see this guy in jail, because this guy looted the whole of the treasury of Akwa-Ibom State for several years, and the EFCC had assembled a case against him, and Festus Keyamo was determined that justice will be served. So the tables are now turned, and Festus Keyamo is now in the Idobale position to this guy, having to say yes sir, and you can see the contrition in the face of Festus Keyamo, and even though God's Will Akpabio is looking away, you can tell that he's looking down on him. He say, Mr. Lawyer, sir, how market now? No be so we say, and so we say now. See you now. No be me don't see your nyash. Now say as you spread for me now. You see. So this is now the goings on in Nigeria. You would have thought that the integrity or the indignation, should I put it in the right term, of the knowledge that he has about God's Will Akpabio would have been enough for Festus Keyamo to refuse that particular position. But who refuses a position in Nigeria? So conversations in the comment section is what I am inviting. How are you going to caption this picture is what I'm inviting you to come discuss with me. But before you come have that conversation with me, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you're making of Festus Keyamo having to drop his trousers in front of God's Will Akpabio in the comment section. So come tell me all that. So I'll leave you here, carry on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.